Hi, I'm Anita from Crafts by Anita, and welcome to episode 37 of Anita's vlog. If you could be so kind to like, share, subscribe, join the Discord, the link to that is in the description below. Also, if you would like to purchase handmade items made by myself, you could do so at craftsbyanita.com. I also have patterns over on Gumroad and Ko-Fi, although I really want to move everything to Ko-Fi. Links to those are also in the description below. So, I'm all like, I need to start doing my vlog again. And I'm thinking it's like, okay, start in January. And I'm like, no, I can't. I have to start in the last week of December. That way I can have it all ready to go on January, whatever the hell it is. No idea. I seriously hate oh my God. I hate Windows 11. I really do. January 5th. It's like they got the notification things at the top of where the calendar is, and I'm trying to I thought I could hit down to get to the next calendar. No, I minimized it, and I'm like, oh, so stupid. Anyway, I have caught up on my temperature blanket. Yay, go me. I got part the way through sewing November onto the knit blanket. The December crochet is sitting over here with 1 week left. I think it's 3 days. Let me double check because today is December 29th. Okay, that's not the right file. I closed it. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with me? It's a Monday, you can tell. I think it's 3 days. Yeah, there's 3 days left. So that's going to get done. Let me get my window back. There we are. Get that done first week of January. Mostly because when I get the last day on January 1st, because I took that day off. I wasn't going to work on New Year's Day, so I was like, all right, I went put in for it, and I'm not going to be in, and that's this Thursday. So I will get probably the crochet one completed. I'm going to finish the last week and then set it aside, finish the last day on the knit one. And then I'm going to set that and wait until I get the calendar blanket done. Attaching the last bits on that, and then attaching December to November, and attaching the last 3 months to the whole blanket, and then taking my gray yarn over here and going single crocheting around the border and being done with it. And then I can get done what I can on the knit one before I have to go to bed and wake up and go to work the next day. So that's ongoing. I'm also going to start working on content for my other channel because I haven't done anything there in over a year. And I got to shoot a video for that today as well, which I'm going to do that later on. I'm going to shoot a Yarn With Me episode so I can have that ready to go by the 7th. Not sure what I'm going to do on Fridays because I know I need to start doing pattern tutorials, and I need to get that going, but I want the temperature blankets out of the way before I start on that. Get them out of here, get them off my desk, get them off my table, get them out of this room. I don't know where I'm going to store them. I don't have, I don't know, storage trunks or whatever, and I can't put them in a bin because they would take up the entire bin. 2 blankets in one bin. So I have to make decisions on those things. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I haven't a clue. My whole project for the first part of the year next year is get that spare bedroom done, get everything out, go through boxes, sort them into containers, keep, toss, sell, and then whatever belongs to my kids, they'll go in their own separate containers labeled with their names, and then the stuff that's mine will get re-binned up. I do need to start getting more bins because I'm tired of boxes. But I don't want to overload the bins with too much stuff because some of the things that I had was it's a lot of papers, a lot of books and stuff. So those were heavy to carry. I had my son do that when I moved because there was no way I was going to be able to carry that heavy thing down 3 flights of stairs and out to my vehicle, and then from this parking lot down 4 steep steps and around the corner into this place. So that was not going to happen. So he did the bulk of that work. Thank hopefully, because I would probably still be moving. Yeah. That's an exaggeration, but I would have felt like it. So I'm going to shoot a Yarn With Me episode. I got to figure out what project am I going to work on. Probably one of my mandala projects. The thing I need to do is all these flippin' blankets. Well, the only ones I could really do are the easy ones that don't require a lot of thinking. That's why I can't do the baby blanket in an episode, because it's a lot of cabling. It's a lot of papers. I have my pattern up here. I have a document that I mark off my stuff with so I can keep track. The baby blanket can't. The double knit blanket can't until I get to the point where I'm just adding the crochet on the last panel and then getting that together and then doing the border around. That's the only time that would show up. Let's see. I have a list. Right now I have ongoing 13 whips. And 13 whips, 3 tutorial projects that are in various stages, and 1 UFO, which is the Christmas garland that I didn't even manage to get done. So I got a little bag. I put the yarn and the crochet cotton that I'm threading it onto into that bag, and it's in the Christmas box. I will bring it back out next year. I'm also supposed to be arriving sometime today, the new Christmas tree that I bought. Oh yeah, I bought a Christmas tree. Let's see, what was it? The day after Christmas. Went online on Walmart, and I'm like, I wonder if they have them there. Because I wasn't going to be able to go physically to the store and drag a big old tree out of the store and down to my car and then go to work. That was not going to happen. So I was like, I got home from work, and I'm like, wonder if they have any. Oh, they do. Let's see. They had a lot of 4-foot trees, and I'm like, no, I don't want that. Because I think my ceilings are 8 feet. So I purchased a 6.5-foot pre-lit tree. It's supposed to have some kind of like almost a 4-foot circumference, something like that. It's supposed to arrive sometime today, hopefully. And then it can just go somewhere. Get put away. That way I can toss that tree out, because when I got it out of the box, it was shedding everywhere. I've had that tree 11, 12 years, and it's like, it's time. And it's so sad. I only threw a couple of ornaments at it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm over this. This tree is terrible. It was fine for the time with the apartment that I had way back when. But now I have a bigger place. I can have a bigger tree. So I got a bigger tree. So next year, I'm going to make my own tree skirt and finish that popcorn garland. Hopefully. I mean, it's like 1 popcorn and 2 little cranberries I make is like roughly like 2 inches. So depending on how like big the tree or whatever is, and that's something I'm going to have to start early so I can get it done. This whole year, this year, I swear, flipping, doing all the Thanksgiving placemats and table runner, and then taking my Christmas table runner and placemats and coasters to work with me to finish those up. It was a lot of work in a short amount of time. So, I mean, I still have the Christmas ones on the table over there, which I'm going to take off and put in a box. Then I'm going to take the ornaments off the tree, put those in the box, and then put that box away. Because it's like that tree's going to get chucked into the trash, because it's no good for it. It's just sad. And then I got trash and stuff, which I'm going to do all of that Thursday, because I'm not working Thursday. So I can get all the trash out, go grab the mail from the mailbox I've ignored for the last 2-3 weeks, because I don't get a lot of mail. So it's like, I don't really want to walk down 3 sets of steps and then up 1 just to get to the mailbox, and then go down a step and then go up 3. And it's just like, it's obnoxious, because the handrails, they switch back and forth, and it's like, this is stupid. Why can't they just have handrails on both sides? That way, if I want to like handrail it with my left hand, I can do that, or handrail it with my right hand, I can do that. No, I got to constantly switch back and forth, which isn't fun when you're trying to carry like a stack of mail up the steps. And I'm like, this is stupid. Anywho, I'm going to pick a project for Yarn With Me. I don't know which one. I'm going to have to look. Probably yeah, I think it's going to be the mandala one. Oh, I did lose my train of thought earlier. It was like, I do need to get these long-term projects that have been going on for a year or more, done, because I am tired of them taking up space. I've got all those baskets I bought from the Dollar Tree. They're all mostly filled with projects. So I need to get that done. Yeah, it's like the ones that I can get done right now would be the 10 stitch sock blanket that I'm doing, and the Lion Brand mandala blanket that I'm doing. It's also the 10 stitch. So that will go first, because the sock blanket, I have one more skein of that yarn that I've got, and I haven't gotten to the last skein yet. So I want to get the mandala one done first. So we'll be doing that one. And I will shoot that, and then come back maybe, or I'm going to shoot the video I need to do for my other channel. I haven't decided yet, or I'll like do the Yarn With Me, take lunch, and then figure it out from there. I'm just indecisive today. So I shall see you all in a little bit. And Happy New Year, everyone. It is January 1st, 2026. Can you believe it? Currently, I'm off work today. Thankfully, I need the break. So I'm going to make a consistent, conscious effort to get these temperature blankets completed. I'm still attaching November to October, and I finished the December strip last night before I went to bed. I also, this morning, got the December block for the crochet one completed. So that's going to get done hopefully today. If not today, then finish it up tomorrow after work. So I am just still, I've got, how much further do I have? Oh my God, it's so much. I still have, where am I? That's the end. All of this left to go on November. So I'm going to sit here and do this for however long it takes, because I do need to get this attached also, so I can be done with it. And all I have to do is attach December to November on the crochet one, and then attach the last 3 months to the rest of the crochet blanket, and then do a border around it, and that one will be finished. As soon as I get these two strips attached on here, then I'm making a border, and then this one's done. Ugh, I can't wait. I've got so many other projects that have just taken a back seat. A few of them could have been done this past year, like the double knit blanket, the baby blanket, but this sucked up so much of my time, and I'm like, oh God, why did I do two? There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here and do this for a little bit. Maybe I'll do a time lapse. I don't know. I'd have to lower the camera though for that, which I think I will do right now. Maybe. Ignore the mess. First, it's like the 2026 goals came out, and I can't remember if I put decluttering on there. My book is buried. So yeah, this year is gonna be decluttered, so I can have that spare room hold all my art supplies, business supplies and stuff, so it's out of my room and out of here, so I have more space. So anyway, enjoy the time lapse. November is now on the blanket, so I'm going to take a break from this part, and I'm going to do the crochet one. I need to set this aside somewhere, not on my desk, so I will be right back. So I've gathered my last 3 months, and I'm going to attach the last month to it with my gray yarn. The rest of this project is going to be done just with the gray. No more black yarn for this. The black yarn now is just for the knit blanket only. I've got one more panel to put on that. I'm going to do this one first, get them attached. I don't know if I'll go ahead and try to do the border on it. We'll see. Or I'll, like, I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. Find the end of this. I have to use the outside because it's lighter than the yarn on the inside. I don't know why. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So get our little slip knot, get our little hook, and we're gonna time lapse this one as well. done. All of it's attached. Just, we won't be looking at the back because it's a little fringy. I'll have to take care of that at some point. So I'm going to stop with this for right now. And I'm going to go and get the last panel. What am I going to stitch markered to the rest of the blanket so I can get ready and do that. I'm going to set that yarn aside. This thing is absolutely heavy. I'm sitting over here struggling trying to like get it, and it was just like, oh my goodness. So yeah, holy cow. When I thought I would never get done with these, I am now almost done with this one. It just needs the border, and then at some point make sure all the little fringes are in the back, and then I will take care of that. But not right now. I'm gonna set this. Oh my god, why? Oh, first I'm gonna take this off of here because I do not need it anymore. That away, chuck that in the trash. And here we are, throwing it in this tiny little basket that I'm pretty sure it's not gonna fit in, just to get it off the floor and out of the way. Oof. Oh, mostly. Anyway. So I'm gonna pause for a minute, take a little break, and then come back at it. And this is gonna be a long vlog, but you know what? That's okay. That's just fine. I'm the one editing it and then uploading it, and y'all get to sit and enjoy it. Anyway, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so I went ahead and attached stitch markers to the last panel. I can't wait for this to be done. I am going to make sure I get both of these done tonight because I am that's how tired of these I am of them. I just had to, oh my god. Trying to get my feet back up on my little floor poof and not get wrapped up in this blanket. And that's a lot of fun. Let's see, the last one, it was over less than halfway when I did the time lapse. So it was like 31 minutes to do more than half of this, so I'm thinking this is going to take an hour. Ugh. Why do I do this to myself? Right. I got my leftover yarn from the last one. Gonna pull some of this up. And I'm going to go ahead and attach. Take the stitch marker out. Yes, I can't wait to get these off my desk and out of the way because I really need to clean my desk up. It's a mess. Ooh, almost pulled it all the way through. Let's not do that. Get that tightened, and we are ready to go. that took about 41 minutes, so less than I thought it was. That part is done. Thank God. I am so sick of hand sewing and all that other fun crap. So this is together, and I'm going to stick with the knit one, seeing as it's taking up my lap and being heavy and ridiculous. I'm going to find a corner, probably on the top if I can get to it, to start the border. But I need a break for a little bit. So I've dug out my 5mm size H hook, seeing as I use size 8 knitting needles, which is also 5mm, so we'll be doing this. I'm not going to go into every stitch on the side. I'm going to try to go in between the 2 rows, and hopefully that works out fine. I'll go across each of the bound off stitches and each of the cast on stitches along the top and bottom. But for now, I need a flippin' break. I am just at it all day. So currently it is 3:15 p.m. on Thursday, January 1st. So I'm hoping by the time I go to bed, these 2 blankets will be complete. I'm so over it. I had to put my compression gloves on because my hands started to hurt. So anyway, I'm going to take a break, a well-deserved break. I've been at this for hours trying to get this completed. So I will see you shortly. Okay, so I have my little break, got a stitch marker in the corner where I'm going to start. I'm going to move that up to the first stitch. So I'm only going to do 1 round on each of these blankets because it's like, that's how over it I am. So yeah, fun. I already got my yarn attached to my hook. I'll move this. If I can get it out of the way for a sec. I'm going to go ahead and do 3 in this corner. First, place this stitch marker back in the first one. And then I'm going to go on across the cast on edge, down the side, across the bind off edge, back up the other side, and slip stitch it to this or whatever and be done with it. So I'm going to get started. finally done with the knit one. Oh, so finished. So done. Border complete. Now I'm just going to yeet it into the chair behind me because it's heavy. And my microphone's so far away. There we are. Ugh. There we go. There's that one. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to finish the crochet one, putting the border on that and just be done. Completely done. But I'm taking a break because I'm sleepy. And it's not even 7. It's just barely past 6:30 p.m. right now. I'm so tired. Maybe because it's been doing the same thing all day long. Anyway, I'll see you shortly. I'm free. I'm done. Finished, sort of. Well, with the border anyway. I still gotta take care of all these fringes on the back. which I'm not doing right now. Those can absolutely wait, but I can't turn it around. This thing is so huge and heavy. Oh my god, why do I not make light blankets? But all I have left to do is do the fringe, trim the fringe, trim the ends, make sure everything's to the back, because there's like this in the front. So I'm gonna do that, and that's gonna end this vlog right now, because I'm just like, I need a break, I need some time off, I need to think till, well, next week anyway. So let me know how your New Year's has gone, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.